Breaking news here, one person is dead after police say their car went off the road and went onto the roof of a home.
Yeah, we're very confused as to how this happened looking at this live shot. Let's send it right over to CBS 8's Ariana Cohen. She just arrived at the scene. Ariana, what's happening?
Yes, Eric and Netta, a male driver is dead after he crashed into 3 homes. You can see the SUV behind me, the white SUV. He actually crashed into 3 homes, and we're going to talk to Captain Josh Sanders. He's with the Chula Vista Fire Department, and you're going to tell us what happened.
Good morning. Yes, crews were dispatched at 9:30 this morning. We had responding crews from 3 different agencies, Heartland, Bonita, and Chula Vista Fire Department, along with the Sheriff's Office here in town. Responded to this call, and as you can see, there's a vehicle that made contact with what appears to be 3 different properties, coming to rest at the 3rd. When crews arrived, they had to take a few moments to stabilize the vehicle before they could reach the patient, and unfortunately that patient was deceased when we arrived.
And we don't know if it was a medical condition or alcohol or anything involved in this.
Yeah, unfortunately that stuff's still under investigation, and we won't know for some time, and so that's still unknown.
And as far as people living in these homes, no one was injured?
Fortunate that no one was home and no one was injured, that's correct.
Okay, and firefighters have just left the scene. Again, this happened around 9:30 a.m. We're at 4128 Carroll Canyon Road. We're in Bonita. It's about Bonita and Chula Vista, the cusp of it. So you can see all the destruction of the garage here and the roof, and that the SUV landed in this 3rd roof here. So hopefully we'll be able to talk to some of the people that live around here that said they heard a lot of this, but no one injured in any of these homes, but a male that we know very little about died at the scene. Eric and Netta.
Ariana, since you have him next to you, hopefully you'll be able to ask this question, but we're all wondering how this car could have landed there, hitting 3 homes. Any idea the direction it was coming from?
Do you know the direction the car was coming and how it was possible for him to land this way?
Sure. For a little bit of context, we're standing on kind of a hill right now, and it appears the vehicle was traveling downhill, and that may have contributed to this accident. But it appears that the driver made entry through one house's front yard and may have launched off and then in turn hit the garage of the 2nd property, coming to rest at the rooftop of a 3rd property. And it was the fact that all these homes were descending downhill that contributed to this incident.
Do you know anything about the speed he was driving?
Unknown at this time. However, we're on a pretty big road, again, downhill, and it's not uncommon for cars to speed along this section of road.
Wow.
Okay, and Eric and Netta, we're still finding out more information as this story is developing, so stay on CBS8.com and stay with us on air for the latest developments.